What's up guys, Perry here, and we are back with another Anime Defenders video. And I know you guys have been starving on Anime Defenders content. Trust me, I've been starving too. There's absolutely nothing to do in this game, but I thought I'd put out a quick little video to try and help you guys with something that I see a lot of people are struggling with, and that's getting trait rerolls or trait crystals. They're probably one of the most, if not the most coveted item in the game, just because everyone wants to get that super cool Almighty or Requiem or, insert good trait here. And as you can see, I don't even have that many of them because I've spent a lot trying to get... Okay, well, why does this not show? Do I need to put a unit here? There, what? Bro, why are the traits bugged? Well, anyways, what I'm trying to say is getting trait rerolls can seem like sort of a daunting and monotonous process, but I'm making this video to try to give you guys what I think the best methods are for getting trait rerolls, and hopefully you'll be able to stock up on them before update 5 starts, and you can try to roll something cool in the new units. So with all that being said, let's get right into the video. First method I'm going to talk about is grinding out your Tower of Eternity. As you can see, I've gotten up to floor 61, and I did this without playing the game at all. All I did was macro this. I set up a little tiny task that placed a unit and spam placed like just a bunch of units and then clicked play next, and I got to floor 61 by doing absolutely nothing. And I farmed a lot of trait crystals on the way there too. So I think Tower of Eternity is definitely a relatively easy and quick way of getting a lot of trait crystals. The floors are pretty easy as long as you have at least an Evo Mythic, and you also get some other miscellaneous rewards that are pretty useful, like Risky Dice, Frostbinds. You get some Spirit Orbs too. So I definitely think Tower of Eternity is a solid method for getting some trait rerolls. Probably not the best one, but definitely one of the easiest. And let's move on to the method number 2. Method number 2 is gonna be challenges. Now I know what you're thinking, Perry. Trait crystals barely drop from challenges, and when they do, it's only like 4 at a time. So why would I waste my time doing challenges to get trait crystals? Well, here's why. It is for these lovely star rifts. Now, star rifts are pretty valuable, not as valuable as rerolls, but they do hold some value in the trading economy, and people are willing to give away some of their trait crystals in order to get some star rifts, because these are going to be required to evolve units. Some people really need to evolve a unit, and they want to get these on demand. So just go into the main Anime Defenders Discord server and start trying to look for some trades, grind out some Evo materials, and sure enough, you'll be able to get some people that are willing to give you trait crystals for just the random Evo materials that you're farming for. On top of that, if you get lucky and you find someone that's giving you a good deal, you'll get multiple trait crystals, and if you have a bunch of Evo materials, you can trade those for a bunch of trait crystals. It really just depends on the person, but this is definitely a viable option of getting trait crystals. Do I think it's the best? Not quite. We're going to get to that soon. But let's move on to method number 3. Method number 3 is going to be doing infinite modes, because these also give you some trait crystals on top of the portal items that each respective story mode drops. I will say this, it's definitely not the most efficient way to get trait crystals, albeit it's good because you have a chance of getting portals. And these portals will give you some pretty good secret units, and the portals are also going to play a big part in the next method that we're going to talk about. But, infinites aren't horrible for getting trait crystals, and you're getting some pretty good portals out of it too, especially Ancient Dragon, probably one of the best secrets in the game. So, you'll do some infinites, and you'll get some crystals on the side while you're grinding for your portals. I definitely don't think this is a horrible method. Probably on the lower end though. And let's move on to our very last method. So the final way of farming trait crystals in this game, a little honorable mention, you can farm raids for trait crystals. You can buy 5 crystals at a time or something with the little raid currencies. I didn't think it was good enough to warrant adding it to the video because it is kind of long to grind out raids, and most people don't even touch raids once they get all the Evo units, so I didn't really want to add this into the video. But with that little side tangent out of the way, I think that the best way to grind out trait crystals is to do portals. And hear me out, this is why. Sure, portals take a good amount of time, about 10 to 11 minutes depending on how good your team is or how good your teammates are. And you can see this picture that I'm going to put up on the screen. You'll get 4 to 5 trade crystals depending on the difficulty of the portal that you were doing. But in most cases, you don't really need to worry about what difficulty the portal is, because there's so many people doing portals at all times that you can basically guarantee you do a mythic or above portal as long as you're active in the Discord and you're just looking in the little portals channel. So while you're getting trade crystals, you get a decent chunk, let's say like 5 every 10 minutes. You're also going to be getting 350 gems and some spirit orbs and the evil materials for the new secret, and on top of that, you're simultaneously grinding for whatever secret is in that portal. Now, I don't think this is maybe like time for time the most efficient, fastest method to ever get trade crystals. I believe it to be the best solely on the basis that it lets you multitask multiple things, right? You're grinding out your gems, you're getting your secrets, you're getting your evil materials, you're getting spirit orbs, which are really, really good. Some spirit orbs can literally change the entire dynamics of a character. True Spirit is insanely good, Divine Spirit, all that good stuff. And some of the common ones are insanely good too, like Golden Spirit, great for farm units. Fire Spirit's pretty good. Galactic Spirit is up there as well. Great spirit. What I'm trying to say is, you're grinding out portals and you're getting your trait crystals, which are the main thing that you're looking for, but on top of that, you're just getting so many extra rewards in the process. I also just think this is the best, probably the best method. Second honorable mention, Battle Pass gives you some decent amount of trait crystals if you max it out and you get the premium version. I have not maxed this out. I've been slacking, and frankly, I don't think I'm going to max it out because I don't think I have enough time. But with all that being said, let's move into our closing thoughts. So, what do I think the best method for grinding out trait crystals is? Well, if you were listening to what I was talking about earlier, I'm going to say it's portals. If you disagree with me and think there's a better method, drop it in the comments. You can always try and profit trade for trait crystals. Maybe you can buy them on low, resell them on high, and then buy them again. I don't find that method to be too consistent, and it's pretty time consuming. Besides that, there are no more real viable methods of getting trait crystals out there, which is why, once again, I'm just going to stick with saying grinding out portals is the best method. And with that all out of the way, that is going to conclude my video on the fastest way to grind out trait crystals. If you enjoyed the video, learned anything new, or just liked hearing me talk about the game, feel free to like, sub, comment, all that wonderful, wonderful stuff. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Stay tuned for more content, and we will catch you in the next one.